Hi everyone! Today I'm bringing you the September news roundup for Cellframe. Let's see what the development, marketing and project teams accomplished this fall. Want to get your hands on a Cellframe hardware node? You can now pre-order one from the Cellframe shop. Just fill out a quick form. You'll find the link in the description. The web team also pushed some updates to the Cellframe website. They've updated the download links for the Cellframe node and dashboard, given our partnerships page a fresh look, and updated the list of exchanges where you can trade Cell tokens on the homepage. Plus, they fixed a new bugs to make the site run smoother. The bridge site team fixed a bug that was making transactions go to CF20 by default, even if you didn't choose that option. We updated the Cellframe Explorer to work with Node 5.3 and made some improvements to how data is shown. Now everything looks correct. Remember that big Cellframe dashboard update we did in August? We added a bunch of new stuff, but the biggest change is that we split up the installation for Cellframe node and dashboard. Now you can update or install them separately, no more being stuck together. In September, we made it even easier to find and install the node. We added a window that pops up to remind you if you need to install or update it. We made some improvements to the master node setup process in dashboard. You can now choose a different certificate and it's easier to launch a master node. Plus, we added support for new signatures called Sphinx Plus and Shipovnik. You can even create a wallet with multiple signatures at once. We finally released Node version 5.3 in August and sent it to a security check. While we are waiting on the results, we've been working on making the node even better. We set a limit on how much weight a validator can have. It can't be more than 3% of the total weight of all validators. If it's higher, it won't count when signing blocks or getting rewards. Remember, a validator's weight is based on how many M tokens they have locked up. More tokens mean more weight. The total weight is the sum of all validators' M tokens. If a validator's weight goes over the limit, they can withdraw the extra tokens and use them for another masternode or delegate them to someone else. We added a command that lets you change a validator's dynamic weight, and we made it easier to change the absolute weight too. You can do it yourself now instead of having to ask for help. Just make sure you don't go below or above the minimum and maximum number of M tokens needed for a masternode. We also created a new type of multi-signature that uses both ECDSA and crystals dilithium. This extra layer of protection is helpful in case there are any problems with dilithium, but it doesn't slow things down much. We finally finished updating the Cellframe Bridge smart contracts and moved all the money over to them. This is a big step towards launching two-way bridge mode. We learned from our mistakes with the old contracts and made the automatic unlocking process better. We also built a Python API for creating transactions. This makes it much easier to create transactions without having to use complicated click commands. In the emission center, we tested the consensus algorithm between bridge nodes and fixed some security issues. We've been working on improving the staking plugin too. We optimized the blockchain transaction parser and added a model for issuing emissions for all types of transactions. We also fixed a bug in how we calculated rewards for Cell LP stakes. Some exciting news! Our technical writers just finished two new instruction manuals. There's a DEX manual for everyone, even if you are new to crypto. See link in the description. We also have a manual for setting up the network, but this one is for the techies, programmers and system admins. Link in description. We know these manuals might be a bit heavy for beginners, so don't worry. We are working on simple instructions designed specifically for people who are just starting out. We'll let you know as soon as those are available. In the meantime, check out the new manuals in the video description. Big news from KelVPN. They've developed a hardware client that lets you set up a VPN-protected Wi-Fi network at home. It can work on its own or plug right into your existing router. Super convenient. KelVPN also just gave their website a major makeover. They revamped the text, made the interface cleaner, and gave it a fresh new look. It's easier than ever to navigate and find what you need. Here's what they improved. Modern and stylish design, clearer explanations and better SEO, so you can find them more easily online. FAQ section and instructions to get you started with KelVPN. Head over to the link in the description and check out the new KelVPN.com. The Nois team is also making great strides. They are actively working on creating a decentralized factory and have already prepared the first prototype. Additionally, the second stage of the Nois token presale began in September. This is an excellent opportunity to become part of this ambitious project and receive additional bonuses. The founders of Node.sys regularly host live streams and answer community questions. If you want to learn more about the project, be sure to watch the recording of these meetings. You can find links to all the AMA sessions in the description of this video. We continue to grow and create new products that will make your life in the digital world safer and more convenient. DotFlat's been busy in September. They finished up their main documents, got ready to move their contracts to the Ethereum mainnet, and worked on their website. The DotFlat white paper is almost done, so keep an eye out for that. And as always, the team has been talking about the architecture and the ins and outs of creating a flat coin. You can find links to all that stuff in the description. Here's what the marketing team has been up to. Thanks to your feedback from the survey, we know many of you want Cellframe merch and to pre-order nodes. Don't worry, we are picking out the coolest high-quality stuff, so it'll be worth the wait. We've been keeping you updated on Cellframe news through working cards, both quick summaries and detailed versions, news blogs in 2 languages, ecosystem project news, and marketing digests. Plus, there's the monthly AMA sessions with Dmitry Gerasimov where you can ask questions. Transcript available afterwards. This month, we even had 2 partner AMAs. We put together a detailed article explaining all the new features in Node 5.3, like new syncing methods, cluster architecture, and automatic fork resolution. Check it out in the Cellframe NewsBlock or Medium. We'll keep all the links in the video description. Make sure to follow us on social media for the latest Cellframe news. September saw us connect with crypto communities in the UAE, Hungary, and Indonesia. Cellframe is growing. Gleb Sidorkin's new podcast is up and running on X Spaces. Join us every Wednesday at 6 p.m. UTC. Dubai is calling. We are sponsoring the startup pitch at Blockchain Live and our CEO is judging. Plus, we've got some awesome giveaways. Our Cellframe Chipmunk stickers are back with new designs. Grab it now and let's spread some joy. Links in the video description. See you next month.